What's up, y'all? Welcome back to our channel. I know that it has been quite some time, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to make any excuses. I just want to jump straight into the video. Okay, so I think I want to start off with Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we are on season 14, and as y'all know, there's no Nene, there's no Portia, there's no Cynthia. And as far as I know, I think I read that season 14 premiere was like the lowest ratings that the franchise has ever had. So yeah, that's not a good thing. Um, the newcomer, Sanya, is it Sanya or Sonia? Sanya Richards, the track star. I think I like her. She seems pretty cool. Um, yeah, Marlo finally got a peach. Finally. I don't really have a problem with Marlo. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like her, but I'm cool with Marlo. She's cool. Sheree. Sheree, for some reason, cannot stay consistent on Real Housewives. Like, she was on season one. She's an OG, season 1 through 4. I don't think she was on 5. She wasn't on 6. She may have been on 7, but I just want Sheree to be consistent because for some people, Sheree is a fan favorite. And if y'all see me looking down and looking at my notes, just in case. But you got Kenya. Um, a lot of people don't like Kenya. I can't say I like her or I don't like her, but it's not that I don't like her because Kenya does make for good TV. She does. I can say that about her. She knows, you know, hate her or love her. Like I said, she knows good TV. And and y'all see on episode, was it episode 1, like how she was shading Marlo down about her event? Like, it's like, Kenya, like, just don't even start with Marlo. Don't even say nothing. Some of the stuff that she was saying, I mean, kind of agree, but it's like, you know, if y'all already don't like Kenya, it's like, here you go, I'll be, saying stuff about this girl event or whatever. But y'all know Kenya just gonna be Kenya. She gonna do what she gonna do. Candy, she's always been one of my favorites on the show, but Candy can go because at this point she's not really giving nothing on the show, in my opinion. I think that Candy does better with her family, the old lady gang. Like, I don't know, it's just more entertaining. She doesn't really do it for me anymore when it comes to the show and just herself and Todd. I mean, I don't know. I watch her family shows. I'm into that. Maybe she could work out something with Bravo and have her own thing. But if they said, you know what, Candace, your last season, I would understand because I don't know. She's not really bringing anything. I mean, she is kind of that neutral person. Some of y'all say she messy, but she say she try to be neutral. But and we got Drew. Oh my God, Drew. Y'all know Drew was on the show last season. That husband of hers, I don't know. It's like I want to believe that they're putting on for TV. I want to believe that, but I don't think they are. I think that their issues are just being magnified in front of millions of people. And I don't know. I don't wish a divorce, a downfall on anybody's relationship nor marriage, but I don't think them coming on the show was a good idea for their marriage. I just don't. I don't know how it'll hold up because it's like Drew, she doesn't want anybody to talk about her man. I mean, who does? Nobody don't want nobody talking about their spouse, their partner, whoever. But it's like he's making you look crazy. And it's like on last season when she and Latoya Forever was getting into it, she was like, I got the perfect marriage, perfect husband, perfect kids, and it's like, no ma'am. No. It's like you're trying to defend, what I'm saying, your situation, like in the argument, and it's like, no, like these girls are gonna throw that back up in your face, and they're already starting to do it, as y'all can see. Um, let's see. So Sheree, yeah, as y'all know, she is with Tyrone. For those of you that have been watching, y'all know that Tyrone, um, I guess Tyrone and Sheree go way back, and he went to jail. I don't know if it was wire fraud or something like that, but I think he's supposed to be getting out. So that's what she has going on with her love life. Now that house, Chateau Cheray, beautiful, beautiful house. It may have took her a long time to build it, do whatever she wanted to do, but that's one thing that you cannot take away from Cheray. That is a bad house. Um, Candy, what's been going on? It seems as if her and Todd's, romantic sex life, it's kind of been on the rocks. Candy's been working a lot. So yeah, Candy's been working a lot, and it seems as if Todd, where's my pen? Todd wants to receive credit for the projects that, well, how can I say this? He wants to do certain things solo because when he does do projects with Candy, I guess because Candy is the bigger star, I guess he feels as if he doesn't receive the full credit. So on this particular project, he wanted to do it solo. And Candy, I don't know if she felt some type of way or she was just like, you don't want to do it with me. But Todd just wanted to do something for himself that wasn't attached to Candy. And I guess I kind of understand that. Being, a husband and wife, y'all are business partners. I can see how one would want to just do their own ventures. So I understand that. So moving along to Drew. Y'all know last season Drew and Ralph had issues. Y'all remember when he went to Tampa and he never like really explained who was he there with. Wasn't he there for like a few days or something like that? Um, what else has been going on? Oh yeah, and then now they have this situation with the assistant and giving a massage. It's just a mess. Like I kind of don't even want to stay too much, on Drew and Ralph because like the whole situation is just a mess. So I'm just gonna move right along. So Marlo, she is a mumty, auntie mom, munty. So she has her nephew. I was about to say nieces. She has her nephews, and she has been pretty much raising them for a few years now. And y'all know when Marlo came on the scene, she was all into fashion, 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 money, money. And to see her in this, this new light, I think that for some people, they have a different or a newfound respect for Marlo because we get to see her in this light. And I think that she's doing a good job from the outside looking in. She could have been that bougie rich auntie who was like, I ain't sending them kids. I ain't, don't worry, don't bring them over here. Don't call me. Don't ask me for nothing. But in this situation, she took in her sister's kids. And I really think that this was actually a good thing for Marlo. I think that this situation, you know, may have changed her in some way. Y'all know she's still shady. She's still, gonna do what she wanna do when it comes to the show or whatever. But like I said, I feel like people have a newfound respect for her when it comes to her, being um making a difference in her nephew's lives. So moving on to Sania. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right because I want to say Sonia so bad. But so she her husband wants to try for another baby. She doesn't really want to because she said with her last pregnancy, her husband like kind of checked out and you know, she was pretty much, I guess, acting like a single mom even though she was married. And y'all know sometimes these husbands be out here just because y'all married, sometimes people do live as if they are single. So I can understand her not wanting to bring another child into this world because she could go through this situation again and it could put a strain on their marriage. I think even her husband was like, well, if we don't have a child, that could put a strain on our marriage. But no, I'm kind of leaning towards the wife on this one. He could act the same way. Oh, excuse me, y'all see me burping. But once that child is here, it's here. It's no take. You can't take it back. So yeah, that's something that they definitely have to work out. Who haven't I said something about? Kenya. Okay, so Kenya and Mark. So y'all know that was a fool. So their divorce is not final. Kenya was also doing Dancing with the Stars and she got eliminated. I didn't watch. Comment down below if y'all watch Dancing with the Stars, because I don't. I don't think I never have. Even when Tamar Braxton was on there, like I was a big fan of the Real, but I don't think I've watched like a single episode of her like actually dancing. So yeah. So her and Mark are not divorced yet. It seems like she, liked her dance partner, but I kind of thought that he was a part of the community. I could be wrong, but I thought he was a part of the community. So I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. But that was my first impression. What can you got going on? Um, so they had Brooklyn's. She did Brooklyn's party, and Brooklyn is now 3. She did, a nice little tea party set up, and y'all, to be honest, when episode 3 came on, I'm just like, dang, it's like the whole episode was like based about the party, and they're talking about this assistant, Drew and Sheree. They share the same. Ooh, tongue twister. They share the same assistant, and Drew says that Sheree doesn't pay him. Sheree says that he was not like a full-time assistant. She would just call him up whenever she needed him, and that was that. But the boys say she didn't pay. But that situation right there, I mean, I can understand why Sheree felt some type of way that Candy did not tell her, because Candy went to Kenya, I believe. And she may have went to someone. Speaking of Candy, y'all, who do y'all? Okay, so if y'all watch the last episode that came on Sunday, and when they played that spill the tea game, who do y'all think wrote that tea about Candy doing what she was doing in the locker room? And Candy was really trying to figure out who said it, but nobody fessed up to it. I'm gonna say it was Marlo, to be like really shady. But then again, it seems like something that Kenya would do just to like ruffle Candy feathers a little bit. But I don't know. But I think this is definitely gonna come back up later on in the season. Um I don't know, y'all. What else can I say about the season? Because it's really not giving like that. Like I say, I'm really just watching because it's Real Housewives. Like it's like nostalgia. Like we love Real Housewives of Atlanta. So that's why I decided to not break each episode down, because it's like not really much to talk about. Each episode, I just figured I'm just gonna come on camera and just discuss, after I've watched a few episodes or whatever. So I believe I'm just gonna move right along to Love and Marriage Huntsville. So what's been going on? So Melody must have told Carlos King or somebody that she is not filming with Martell, because we're like on episode 7, 8, something like that, and we have yet to even see them in the same room. And to be honest, I'm not mad about that, because if y'all know last season, it's like every other episode, Martell and Melody were fussing. Like it never failed. It was always something. So maybe that was something. I don't know if Melody said it. I don't know if the producer said that, maybe we should have y'all separate, because that was not good for TV. It just wasn't. The kids were crying and it was a lot. So, what's been going on though? How do y'all feel about Stormy? I mean, the way that her and Destiny were going back and forth, I mean, it's like I like Stormy, but I don't like that her and Destiny got into it. I just felt like Stormy inserted herself in a situation that really didn't have anything to do with her. And when they were at the Galentine's, event that Kimmy hosted, when Stormy was asking Destiny, what happened and this and that, I feel like if she saw that Destiny wasn't really trying to answer that question, I think that she just should have pulled back a little bit instead of pressing it and pressing it. I think that Destiny really did try to, calm down and not go off, but I think it was just only so much that Destiny could take, and she just started, they were going back and forth, copying each other, like it was a lot. So I was like, yeah, Stormy, you probably should have just sat this one out, because y'all was finna act like y'all was gonna go to blows about this situation, and it really didn't have nothing to do with you, like at all. Letitia and Melody, I don't know if I can ever see them being friends again. This Melody said that Letitia was her op. That's why I don't even understand why she felt some type of way that Letitia didn't speak. Letitia was just like this on her phone when they walked into that event. Mel said that she said a general hey. But Letitia didn't look up, and I just feel like if I said that somebody's my op, I don't like you. I don't care if you speak to me or not because I'm not gonna speak to you if you're my if it's really that deep. Like I'm not gonna feel some type of way that you didn't speak. So it's like Mel. It's like in some situations she want things both ways, and it doesn't work like that. To be honest, y'all, this season it kind of has me looking at Mel a certain way. Like it's not that I don't like her, cause yeah, I don't know these folks. Even on Real Housewives, I don't know these people. I'm just watching TV, giving out commentary. But like, I'm seeing a different side of her this season. I think that for so long the viewers have given Mel so many passes because of Martell's actions. You know, with the cheating and the outside baby or whatever. So it's like now that the divorce is final and we're just watching, it's like Mel, like what's really going on? Like, and we saw on the reunion, when her and Destiny, they weren't talking or whatever. So now Letitia and Destiny, they're kind of cool, and Mel felt a way about it. So it's like the only person that Mel is really friends with for real is Stormy. And it's like Stormy, she is just as aggressive. Y'all know y'all like to call what they like to call Destiny aggressive, but it's like Stormy is right up there where they are neck to neck. To be honest, I mean, I would really think that they would probably get along, but and I would hate, like, y'all know when Martell told Tiffany, oh look, I forgot about Tiffany and Lewis just then, but I don't, what do they have going on? But I guess I'll go back to them in a minute. But damn, I lost my train of thoughts. Oh yeah, speaking of Tiffany, I didn't really kind of care for Tiffany at first, but y'all, at this Galentine's event, Tiffany was over there eating her food, sipping her tea. Like she didn't instigate anything. She didn't say nothing. Not in the preview. I did see that she was telling Destiny that she was kind of like that she started it when it came to Stormy. Now Tiffany, I don't agree with you with that because Destiny was not even talking to Stormy. Stormy started talking to her, and like Kimmy said, the question that Stormy asked Destiny, either Mel or Destiny could have answered it. And because I guess Mel cut Destiny off, that's why she was telling Stormy, ask your friend what happened, but she never did, and a big blow up happened. Also, Letitia and Mel, like they kind of got into it a little bit. They stood up. The Mel called Letitia out her name. I was like, oh my god, like it was a lot going on. Like I think Kimmy should have knew better though when it came. And y'all, Kimmy is actually like my favorite on the show. Kimmy, and that's why when Kimmy was back to calming Destiny down, Destiny asked her, "What would you have done if you were in this situation?" And Kimmy said, "I probably would have threw a chair." Like, and that's why don't when you try to calm somebody down, don't be, "What are y'all doing? Y'all acting crazy." No, you know darn well if you were in this same situation, you would have been doing the same thing. So but if some women, if we're all women and y'all see somebody fine, how would it look if they just stood back and watched and pulled out their phone and like cheering them on the fire? Like that'll look crazy. So you have to calm them down. Like it's just the right thing to do. So y'all, when it comes to Letitia and Marceau, one thing about that name Marceau, I love slash hate. Hate is a strong word, so I shouldn't say that. But like Marceau is so freaking funny, but it's like he gets on my nerves at the same time. Like I just could not be married to someone with that personality. I just could not. And it's like he plays in Letitia's face, and it's like I used to feel sorry for her, but it's like I'm watching this, the show all these seasons. I'm actually kind of used to it. I mean, sometimes I'm just like, is Miss Wanda's Marceau's wife or is it Letitia? Because she gets the Miss Wanda, she gets so upset when it comes to the things that are going on into her daughter and Marceau's marriage. So I'm like, you know what? That name Marceau. Like I'm not even gonna get on to him because it's like it's just Marceau. It is what it is. Martell, he still don't have his builder's license. I really think that that's, I don't really care for Martell, but I just really feel like that's something he should do. I think that he should go out and, because when he and Melody were married, she held the license and they just partnered together to, do these buildings and build these houses or whatever like that. I think that he should stop teaming up with people that have their license and he should get his own. That way you don't have to depend on anybody because him and Melody divorced. This guy, Fred, that he works with, what if y'all fall out? Then what? And y'all see he tried to slither his way back. Oh, Trying to act like he's a snake. But he tried to work his way back to Marcel and Letitia and tried to buy back into their company. And Tisha wasn't having that. And I actually respect that. I really understand it. Um, Marcel and this picture floating around. Child, I don't know if it's him or not, but one thing about it, Miss Wanda got into Letitia's head. And y'all know on the last episode it said to be continued, but I think I seen on the preview that Letitia started crying. Like one thing about Miss Wanda, she will get in her daughter's head. And you know, when Miss Wanda came to see Marcel at the restaurant, he knew that, you know, it was gonna get back to his mother in law. Oh, I said that wrong. When they met at that restaurant, Marcel knew that Miss Wanda was gonna go back and tell Letitia, so he was already prepared for it. But Marcel plays in Letitia's and everybody else's face because he can. I mean, that's the ultimate reason why, because he can, and he's been doing it for X amount of years. Um, Maurice and Kimmy, what they got going on? Well, they finally went on their honeymoon after 3 years of being married, I believe. Um, that oh yeah, I ain't even mentioning pictures. So y'all know on the reunion, the way that Maurice answered the question about has he ever seen Martell show the love that he had for the mistress, which is Ariane, or as Funky and even calls it coleslaw, but I'm gonna just call her Ariane. I'm not gonna call her coleslaw. But Maurice said no, like no, like he said it like he had never even been around her, but Marceau said yes. So it was like, who's lying? Like that's a contradiction. So it's like a picture was put out. What Marcel put it out, and it was a trip. I don't know where they were. I don't know if it was Atlanta or wherever it was. And you can see that Maurice was on the picture. So it was like, did Maurice throw? I mean, did Marcel throw him up under the bus? So, and like the first few episodes was about that picture, and like around episode 2, I was like, all right, y'all, like we're not gonna spend this whole season talking about this picture, are we? But so Kimmy was asking Maurice, did you, sleep with somebody that was on the trip? And like the way that he really, if y'all really want to be honest, y'all give Marceau a lot of flat, but him and Maurice are the same person. They really are. Marceau is just worse. And one thing about Kimmy, she don't take no mess, and he still tries to do that with her. He likes to talk around in circles. He won't just give her a straight answer. And I'm like, dude, like y'all, your wife don't play, so like don't even try that with her. I know Kimmy really be giving it to him. I know because she don't play. She don't play that at all. So I don't know. Maybe it's a thing that the Scott brothers do. Maybe they grew up, with men doing that in their family. Like, is this a thing that all the husbands do? I don't know, but definitely Maurice and Marceau for sure. Um, Tiffany and Lewis. I think I seen in the previews that Lewis was going to be crying about something. I know that Tiffany wants to go to Utah to meet her biological mother, I think, and it was supposed to be or father, one of them, but it was originally supposed to be Lewis and Tiffany, but Tiffany decided to make it a girls trip, and I really think that hurt Lewis' feelings because I believe it was one parent he didn't get to meet. I think her ex got to meet, so he was looking forward to having this special moment with Tiffany. But as I guess we'll see, on the girls trip, that's when she will meet the parent, and that's why I don't want to say mother or father because I think I got it all mixed up. But am I missing anything else? Well, so next week, Jalen is gonna have his housewarming, and y'all know if y'all seen the preview, Miss Wanda is gonna show her behind. And did y'all hear Jalen at the end? He was like, "No, Miss Wanda, you're not gonna talk to my mother in this house." I know that's right, Jalen, because Miss Wanda and the way that Stormy was looking at her, and I was like, and for a minute when I seen the preview, I'm like, "Where is Letitia?" But of course she was there, just sitting back, and Miss Wanda was just doing what she was doing. So I'm ready to see the housewarming scene, and as far as this, if Mel doesn't come, should Martell come? Martell does feel some type of way because he feels like he's being put second. And because it's Jalen, Kimmy's son, I feel like that, she would probably invite Mel over Martell. And like she said, Martell has some unnecessary drama attached to him. And the first thing that comes to my mind is that picture that came out, and the fact that the mistress said that um Maurice, Kimmy's husband, was cheating on her. And granted, they weren't married, but they were dating. But Maurice said he didn't do it. Do I believe it? I'm not sure. But something to probably come out. One thing about that Marceau, a lot of times, people come out and say he got outside children and this and that. One, like he told Miss Wanda on his last episode, you cannot find one receipt about, me doing dirt. And that's what I believe. I believe that if Marceau is cheating, I think that he's making these women sign NDAs and all types of stuff, because if something happened, I think that it would have just came out by now, and no concrete proof has came out yet. So there's that. Okay, so I'm already like 26 minutes. I didn't want this to be a long video, y'all, but I just want to come back, just come back sometimes and just talk about reality TV shows. I just want to come in and check in with y'all. I'm not gonna say when I'm gonna come back, but just know this. If y'all see some videos from us coming back to back to back, just know it is old footage. And y'all know we fell off. Like I said, I'm not gonna give no excuses, but I'm just ready to get back to doing what I love, and that's filming, creating content for you all. We got so much stuff backed up, and I just want to get those videos out to y'all, no matter how old it is, right? Just give us a like, share our videos, comment, subscribe, and y'all, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.